Good morning. Today is December 18th, and I'm really excited about the blog post that I have for blog readers today. I was walking through the Laconia post office the other day, and I came across an outstanding print piece that I think we can draw a lot of lessons from for small business marketing. Now, the print piece is from the Selective Service System. And for those of you who don't know, I wasn't aware of this agency before I found this print piece, but the Selective Service System is an independent agency responsible for collecting information for implementing a military draft. So it is the law for men age 18 to 25 to register with the agency. Now, this print piece that they created is so eye-catching. The inside is a basic form. It's boring. I mean, it's nicely designed, but it's boring form. Nothing too special about it. So what they needed to do was create an eye-catching cover for the target audience to see it and want to fill it out. And I think that they did just that. The first thing I noticed is the call to action. Men 18 to 25 years old, you can handle this. Read it, fill it, mail it. And I think that is so strong because what they've done is they have spoken directly to their target audience. They have actually called out who their target audience is in their print piece. And then what they've done is they've taken a process that could be fairly complex of filling out paperwork for a government agency and simplified it into 3 parts. And they've created a graphic for each part of the process. And then at the bottom, it says it's quick, it's easy, it's the law. And the reason I like this is that they're not trying to scare this target audience. I did some online research and I noticed that in the past, their print ads have utilized scare tactics. I'll go ahead and post a picture of one at the bottom of this blog post, but I don't think that that is a way to communicate with this target audience. I think their strategy of simplifying the process and making it super easy and somewhat friendly is a better approach to this. The colors on this, they're bright. It's a good use of complementary colors. I love the color scheme. It's just that's really what makes it eye-catching and the simplification of the process. How small businesses can benefit. Let's draw some conclusions here. When creating marketing materials, keep in mind your target audience. It is just so important. No matter what your brand colors are, think about who you're trying to target and how they're going to respond best. And that's what they've done in this. They are specifically speaking to men 18 to 25. They've simplified a process to better communicate what they're trying to do. So think about your business. Are there processes that are somewhat confusing or convoluted that could be simplified for potential customers and current customers? What are some things that you do within your business that are fairly complex that you could break down into 3 steps, to better communicate it to these people? And even creating graphics that go along with those 3 steps will help people understand much better. It's not all about your logo and your brand. I think that this is a really good point because I see a lot of businesses out there that make their logo a huge part of their print advertising or their marketing materials, and it's unnecessary. The logo is an important thing, and I know that people should understand where the marketing effort is coming from. But what's more important is that you engage your target audience, which is exactly what's done with this. The logo is a very small part of it. And when you open it, there is more about the Selective Service System and what it is, but right off the bat, they're trying to engage the target audience. Lastly, don't be afraid to go out on a limb with your designs. This is something I tell my clients a lot. Your branding colors might be very subdued, light blues, light greens, white, black, but that doesn't mean you can't jazz it up to speak to your target audience, which is exactly what the Selective Service System has done. I visited their website, and I'll go ahead and put a screenshot of it in this blog post, but these are not their colors. They have utilized a completely different color scheme to really jazz it up and speak to their target audience, which I think that they have done very effectively.